Are the Maker's Garage wheels, are they worth it? Especially if you already have the LMR ones. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and guys, today what we have for you is finally TarHeelFox here is getting some new shoes. That's right, it's not clickbait. I did actually get the Maker's Garage wheels, and would you just take a look at this? I mean, it looks like the same thing in the car, maybe in video, but in person, it is not at all. So we've got a whole new set of these wheels. I've got 18 by 8.5 for the front, and I went with the 18 by 9.5 for the rear. And what many don't know is that they do work for 4-lug as well. It's not just 5-lug. So actually I gotta get the center cap off here. But before I do that, you are gonna see, I'm gonna do a good before and after. So we'll get TarHeelFox here, which is just a 89 Mustang, but it's a 93 Cobra clone, I guess. Well, clone as much as you can have a convertible clone. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it outside for you guys, show you before and after, give you good looks around the car, because I think this is gonna make a big difference actually. And I'm gonna tell you why. You might be like, Matt, you already have 93 Cobra wheels. Why are you just getting the Makers? It's a few reasons, but we'll get into that. First, let me tell you a little bit more about the wheels. When you get them, here's a few things they come with. You gotta have these stickers. Check it out. Maker's Garage decals, not stickers, and this adds all the horsepower as we know. Also comes with new dust caps for the front brakes. You know, the disc brakes. These do work with the stock FoxBody brakes, which actually I still do have on TarHeelFox. And then these things, these do let you take off the center caps much more easily than what I have now. What I have now, let's talk about them. I got these, oh man, over 3 years ago, I think now, and they were sold by LMR at the time, and they're 17 inch, right? I think they're 17 by 8s maybe. Tires, just some BF Goodrich tires. Tires held up well, but these are 245 40 17 square all the way around. You know, it's a 17 inch wheel. What can you say? It looked great at the time, but I'm kind of getting tired of it. But anyway, what I was getting at is this right here, to get their little tool in was always just a pain in the absolute butt. The Maker's wheels, on the other hand, have a lot more room for that. It's pretty easy. I might even be able to do it here. Well, I tell you what, I'm not gonna do it with one hand because then I might drop it and don't wanna do that. So let me get this off real quick and show you the inside of the wheel. Actually, I tell you what, that came off so easy. But what I was saying is that's the biggest problem with these wheels was the center caps. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I dropped these things off. There's just no space in there. Maker so far has got it right. I'm really liking how easy it is to take these off. But anyway, these are the fronts, 18 by 8.5. And they give you a little warning here. We can't read that, can you? Here we go, yep. They say read first, review terms of service before mounting tires, and review wheel warranty installation instructions before installing the wheel on the car. Very good advice. Another thing you guys can see that I really like about these wheels, right here, LH, left-hand side, driver's side, it does tell you which side they are for the car, because I remember that. Oh, they're directional wheels, right? So the direction kind of matters. You can just spot it, of course, but I have seen people before put them on the wrong side and it looks funny. So this makes it really easy as you're putting them back on the car, LH, RH. I do have the rear ones over here, so you can see I've unboxed one of the other front ones. This is my other 18.5 by the front, 18 by 8.5, and my 18 by 9.5 is right here. You can see Reimagined Classics, size, even tells you the side, offset, in case you guys are curious, all the specs. And all the details on the wheel will be on their website, so you can check that out. I'll probably throw it up on the screen, but I'll also have it down, link in description below, so check it out. But we really need to get them mounted, but I do want to tell you what size tires, because I got a couple sets of tires here. So for the front, we are going with, now remember over here, I've got the 245 40 17. We're going with the 255 35, of course 18. And we are no longer going square, guys. I decided, you know what? I need to beef out the back a little bit. I mean, just look at this. Look at the amount of space back here, guys. I mean, it's just way too much. It doesn't, you know, there's no poke. You look down the side, it's just, served its purpose. Oh yeah, TarHeelFox is a little dirty. I need a cleaner. But anyway, so we're going bigger. We are going bigger, let me show you. Here you go. We're going to 275 35 18. And I don't have quad shocks on mine. I took them off a long time ago. So probably will fit just fine. But that's what we're doing. 18 by 8.5 in the front, 18 by 9.5 in the rear with a 255, 275, 35, 18. So can't wait to see if it makes a difference. Actually, when they first came out, I did not realize that they were for 4-lug. I thought they were only 5-lug. I should have probably looked at the website. Maybe you should do that. So that's why I held off for so long. After a while, I just want to see, let's see if it makes a difference. I really don't know if it'll change the look of the car that much. I kind of think it will. Based on what I've seen in the pictures, 92 Silver Fox on Instagram, I think that's his name. I saw his car and that was the one that really did it for me. Just his pictures of his car everywhere. Looks ridiculous. Yeah, I know a lot of people are doing it, but for my car, 93 Cobra clone, that is, you know, obviously Tar Heel inspired UNC basketball team. That's why it's the color in case anyone doesn't know. I just had to keep the Cobra since, but I want it to look a little better. Enough talk. Let me get these to the tire shop, get them to mount the wheels and tires, and then let's get them on the car, see what it looks like. I'm really excited. Stay tuned. And for you guys, I guess that'll happen just like that. Well, unfortunately, it was not just like that. I had the wheels and tires out to several shops, local just to me here in Charlotte, North Carolina. None of them felt comfortable putting the wheels and tires on. They felt that it was too low profile and they were gonna damage the rim. So unfortunately, you know, for me, I gotta figure out some place that'll put them on. Obviously for you guys in the video, it's gonna work out just like that. But yeah, I just wanna be real with you and what we're running into. Could not get the wheels and tires mounted today. So frustrating because I'm really excited to see how they look on this car. But what I can do for you is we can try and do a little cold start right now, you know, before the rest of the video for you. And anyway, yeah, just listen to TarHeelFox fire up. Obviously, it's cold natured. Yeah, it doesn't like it when it's cold. Once it warms up, it fires right up. Probably something I just need to work out, but I don't even know if you can hear me. Anyway, I'm gonna get these wheels and tires on. So for the next part of the video, let's just cut to that now. It's been about a week, and guess what? I finally found a place to drop the tires off at right here, Denver Tire and Auto. It is obviously in Denver, North Carolina. And it's about a 35-minute drive from my house, guys, but I could not find anyone local to me in Charlotte that would want to do it. They were all scared of it. Harris Lou, shout out to Lou Creative, told me about this place. They do his low profile tires all the time. So if you're in the area and you're looking for somewhere to go, I would definitely check them out. I dropped the tires and wheels off today, and so should happen tomorrow. We should be mounting the wheels and tires. Again, that's gonna happen in this video. Let's go ahead and cut to that. How happy am I gonna be? I don't know. Let's find out right now. One other quick thing. I did have some help with this. Look who it is.
Hi.
It's Tiffany. You're alive. You're still alive.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you haven't been on the channel in a while, so.
I'm still alive.
She's not. Hi.
Hi.
Anyway, I want to show you guys the shirt I'm wearing, so I'm gonna have to pass the camera off to Tiff because I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, this is Cobra Built on YouTube, and I picked up this, check out this shirt. So, another YouTuber. I really like it. I think it looks cool. And I just want to show you guys that real quick. And also, yes, Tiffany's here. Hi. My beautiful wife. Okay, back to the tire stuff. That's right, we're at Fox Resto. I decided I'd come here just to do the wheels and tire swap. Just to, you know, give you guys a good comparison. It's easy to film here. Wanted Matt and Della and Sam to all see it, the whole crew here. So yeah, it's in here and we're gonna swap them out. I'm gonna compare for you guys too, the LMR versus the Makers. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay guys, as you saw in the time lapse, I got the old, these are the LMR wheels. I probably already said that. They're 17-inch, 17 by 8. By the way, like I said, I'm at Fox Resto. Sam is helping me out. Appreciate it, buddy. So the wheels don't roll down into the truck. The other truck is still here. He's working on that actually, aren't you? Yeah,
got the starter.
Yeah, so there's more coming on that. Anyway, stay tuned. And then here's the Makers ones now, 18 by 8.5 in the front. We measured the height of them. I don't know why, just because we were curious which one was taller. This one is taller, right, Sam?
Yeah, it's probably like 3/4 of an inch maybe.
Yeah.
It's slightly taller.
I think it's 24 and 3/4, something like that.
I mean, it could be a variant, just slight variance. I mean, we're doing a tape measure. There's websites you can actually do the full measure.
Yeah, do the calculations.
Yeah.
But we don't do that here on Gearhead. Not all the time.
Yeah.
Well, what I like though, obviously you can see the wheel looks way bigger. It looks more than like 18. And they have these nice things. It says right hand right here. Makes it really easy. I have nothing like that on the LMR wheels. You just have to guess the direction. But that's kind of cool. So you got passenger side, driver's side. Also got the Kumo tires, BF Goodrich on here. Now, I was wondering if it's gonna rub, which let's show them right here, Sam, where I've been rubbing, right?
Yeah.
You say you spotted it, didn't you?
Yeah, you see you have your
Yep.
inner lip right here has been rubbing, and yet you gotta be careful because the metals, it's like splinters. It could hurt you real bad, actually.
Yeah. So sorry about that. I cut you up on that.
No, it's all good.
So I don't know. Like, you think this one will rub? It might. It probably will.
I don't know. Actually, like the lips are vastly different. I mean, it'll come down to the back spacing. And that's what we were actually looking at, with the back spacing of the LMRs versus the makers, and that'll make a difference.
I do have rack limiters already too, for anybody that's curious. But I've got an 89 fender. I don't know if it's a thing or not, but I don't know. Have you heard the Sam? A lot of people say the 91 up fenders are bigger.
I've never heard it.
It's because they got the ponies that year.
I guess. I mean,
but I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference.
Yeah.
People in the comments say it will. Other thing I really like is it's a lot easier to get the center caps off on these than the LMR ones. I mean, like, way night and day difference. Actually, this is interesting too. It's a much deeper. Is that what you're talking about with the offset?
Well, that's your back spacing.
Yeah, okay.
So that's, I'm curious to see how that's going to play a factor in your rubbing on the inside versus rubbing on the outside.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that works out. So
I guess the only way to find out then is get them on the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it does look. You know what I should probably do really quick, I think, is put the center caps on them just so we can really compare.
Let's see what that.
So let's do that. Hey, they went on really easy, actually. Not really. This one did, right, Sam?
Yeah.
But this one was a pain in the butt. That has been the worst thing about the LMR ones, is the center cap cover. Now seeing them side by side, you can really tell the difference. This looks so much better. So much better. Now I think we gotta get them on the car. What do you think?
We gotta get them on the car.
All right, let's do it. Enough talking, enough time lapse. We can get them on the car. We're gonna reveal this sucker right now. Okay, one thing, guys, is you do actually get new dust covers from Makers, and you need it because obviously this center cap, it's not gonna clear that right there, the old one. So just wanted to point that out. Gonna go ahead and pull the wheel off, stick this new one on, and then you'll see. Then you'll see what they look like. Just be patient. All right, we hit just a little snag, but I'm gonna point it out to you guys too. These are still my original. This is actually a GT. I put a Cobra body kit on it, but so these are my original lug nuts from an 89 GT. And when you put them on, obviously you can't clear the center cap. It just wouldn't work. So I got these shorties, which I pulled off of my favorite part stoner. Okay, Nemesis right there. Yes, I have an 88 coupe that's 3 years into its death, but it's great at giving parts. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Also, a couple other things we found out. Sam actually found out that this wheel is about 4 pounds lighter than the LMRs. So I'm gonna lose basically close to 16 pounds of rotational mass all the way around. And also on the tires, the other tires, well, I'll show you real quick. You can see all the weights on these. I had like 6 weights, or what is it? Yeah, 6. There's only 2 on the new ones. So I'm thinking it's gonna handle a little better. Anyway, I gotta run to the auto parts store, stop stealing from Nemesis. I gotta get a whole bunch of these, and then they'll be on. I swear they will be on. Give me a minute. All right, finally got the wheels and tires on. Unfortunately, it's dark, so there's not really a proper reveal right here, although it looks good. I'm gonna drive it home, give you my thoughts on that, and then actually really show it to you. I've got a before and after. So anyway, let's cut to tomorrow because I'm tired. Big thanks to Matt and Sam for helping me out today. There they are. All right, let's see how it looks. I like it. I'm excited. All right, guys, a couple days later. This has been a several day video for me, but it's good light now. I even have the North Carolina weather. You know, I don't have my coat on anymore. The weather's been crazy in this video. Anyway, enough of that. Let me go ahead and show you the before and after and a little cinematic. You guys know I love to do those. And yeah, here's the wheels. All right, so what did you guys think? I think it makes an incredible difference And I'll tell you why. I mean, part of it could be tire size, but you just see so much more of the wheel now. Even in the back, there was so much more gap here with the LMRs. Part of that is tire size. I just had a 245 before, but you can see here, oh yeah, by the way, I do need to clean the car. I haven't even cleaned it yet, but it looks much more tucked now. Obviously, I could get the suspension dialed in a little better. Right now, I'm just on springs. I'm not on coilovers at all. And I still have the isolators in there, although they've kind of been breaking up. So I could get it a little lower, but I do drive this car too. I mean, as you can see by the dirt and stuff, I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but I drive it. But man, to me, it makes a big difference. Also, I've been driving it around already, and what I've noticed, one thing is that I used to rub with the LMR wheels on those 245, I believe it was, whatever the 17s were, I forget, but at full lock, I would rub on the inside lip in here, the inside lip of the wheel against, I guess that was up against the fender. Inside the fender, I would hear it, but I was definitely rubbing. So that is a big difference, but so to not rub anymore, and also the car is sitting up off the ground higher. Now it looks lower to me as far as the body to the tire, that is lower, but the overall ride height off the ground, it's actually a little bit higher. And I think that's because of the tires I got. And what that has resulted in is my exhaust no longer scrapes. It used to scrape in certain spots going into my driveway, not the case anymore. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about that. My other favorite thing, I think I mentioned this already, is just how easy these center caps come off. I mean, it's just so much easier. I used to fight all the time with the LMR wheels. Also, I said earlier in the video, they're 17x8. The LMRs were actually 17x8.5. So are the Maker's Garage wheels, are they worth it? Especially if you already have the LMR ones. You know, so I already had the LMRs. Was this a worthwhile upgrade? So to answer that question fully, I'm just gonna say, yeah, absolutely. And here's why. The workmanship, the craftsmanship of these wheels is so much better. Also the look, right? But let me get to the workmanship and the craftsmanship. What do I mean by that? The center caps, I know I've talked about it ad nauseum in this video, but this is a huge issue for me. I could get the LMR ones off, was always a pain in the butt. It would take me forever. I try not to scrape these up here. And these, it's so simple. The tool fits in there like it should. It pops off every single time. The other thing is those center caps, right? Those dust caps, not the center caps, sorry, the dust caps on the inside that cover the brake caliper stuff. What a great idea. I mean, it makes it so much better so you can fit the center cap. They're working great, and he includes all that in the installation, Maker's Garage. And the other thing is just the look. I mean, 17, 18, I didn't think it would be a big deal, but it really is. You guys can see it in the before and after of the videos, but the 18-inch, it really changed the look of the car. It's much more aggressive to me. If you want Cobra replica wheels, and you can also get in the 9.5 in the back, go for it. I think it's worth it. I'm really happy in my investment. TarHeelFox needed something new, and yeah, it looks so much better. I even asked Tiffany about it. She saw it first night in the garage, and she said it looks way more aggressive. That was the first thing came out of her mouth, and I gotta agree. So I definitely recommend them. So what do you guys think though? Does it change the look of the car enough for you? I'm really happy with it. I'm most happy that they're 4-lug. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I thought they were 5-lug for a long time, just never looked into it. But Cobra clone look, much more mean, much more aggressive. Some of that is tire size in the rear. I should have had a 275 back then, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So anyway, let me know what you think, and I guess that's it. One other thing I can get into real quick here. Obviously, I'm no longer uploading once a week here in 2023. I've decided to, looks like now I'm doing every other week. Am I gonna stick to that? Maybe, maybe not. If you guys not sure what I'm talking about, I covered it a couple uploads ago at the end of the ignition switch video, what's been going on in my life and why I'm sort of taking a break a little bit from YouTube. Obviously, I'm still making videos. That's gonna continue, I'm pretty sure, here in 2023. I don't see myself stopping, but probably not as regular on the uploads, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So right now it's every other week. We may go longer than that. I may hit 3 or 4 weeks between an upload. I don't know yet. I'm going at my own pace and just enjoying it more as a hobby. Also, I don't know about show schedule this year. I'm just not sure. Haven't decided yet. So letting you guys know, keeping you updated on that. And sorry about the wind. I know it's kind of windy. So that's going to do it for this one. And TarHeelFox, I love her. She finally got something new. So I'm excited about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Or if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I appreciate it. And we'll see you here next time on Gearhead 704. These are, oh, that was a kick ball. Anyway,
Interrupted.
bloopers. 255, 275 with a 34. Almost said it. I thought it full. No, try it again. I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna show you. I don't know, show. No way, that's gonna be cut. Obviously, I could get the suspension. What's suspension? I could get the suspension. I don't even have a good joke for that. Blooper. Suspension's okay. Obviously, I could get the suspension. Blooper. Try it. Third time.